on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Thank you for joining me today, guys. It's going to be a really fun video. I am joined here by Mamadi. Mamadi is also a YouTuber. He's a top ladder player, has a bunch of high finishes, including number 5 in the world, and he's done it with a bunch of different decks. So on his YouTube channel, he kind of tries out a new deck every week, tries to get to number 1 in the world if he can, and we're going to try to do that live with his favorite deck inside the game right now. That's right, Royal Giant, as you guys can see, is back in a big way. So we are currently 3rd in the world. We are going to go for number 1 live in today's videos. First, we're going to go ahead and start by just watching a replay or two. Then we're going to play live for the number 1 position in the world. And then I'm going to pick up the deck and try it out in the arena myself, because this one is fun, guys. It is a new meta Royal Giant deck. Has, as you can see right there, the Goblin Cage, also has the Skeleton Dragons, has the E-Wiz as well, and then the Lumberjack with the Lightning. Haven't seen a Royal Giant deck exactly like this one before, and it's really good because it's super strong defensively, and then again, you do have all the right cards to kind of support your Royal Giant as well. Royal Giant is a big investment when you play him at the bridge, right? It's 6 elixir, and it doesn't always work out in your favor, so you need these strong defensive cards to be in the same deck as him. That way you can defend for a positive elixir trade and try to cash that in on the offensive side of things. So here going against Planet, who is a really solid Japanese ladder player. Planet actually was the first guy to run Bomb Tower years ago when Bomb Tower was not a thing in the game. He was one of the only guys having success with it, known for playing off meta decks. This time though, just playing a pretty standard graveyard deck against us. And you can see that we're about to cross over to double elixir time here against Planet. Like I said, maybe just 1 or maybe just 2 replays before he is ready to search for our top ladder match. So stay tuned for that. So here's a Royal Giant in the back here. Notice how he does go, if he's having trouble breaking through, meaning specifically, if he's going after an opponent, if he's facing an opponent who has a defensive unit in their deck, such as this, a mortar, he's going to cycle Royal Giants in the back, and then check this out. It's going to be a counter lane opportunity, because more often than not, when you cycle a Royal Giant in the back, you're going to have to defend opposite lane, because more often than not, again, the opponent is going to be pressuring you in that opposite lane. What you can do is defend, just like you did there, defend with your Lumberjack in that opposite lane after you drop the Royal Giant, and then cycle to another Royal Giant to use, trying to take advantage of that rage. And you can see this is a very close match between 2 incredibly capable players. That fireball comes down, beautiful fireball for Planet, right? Got a ton of value, hit the Lumberjack and hit the E-Wiz there. Now we have the Goblin Brawler and the Lumberjack. So taking advantage of that Lumberjack's rage again, we go with the Royal Giant, raged up Royal Giant, super strong, and then we save that lightning till the end of this match, until overtime, the first time I believe that we used the lightning in this contest. I could be wrong, but I believe that was the first lightning we used. You want to save that lightning as kind of your secret weapon, if, you know, unless you have lightning value, obviously, earlier in the match. So here comes another graveyard, but now we have a nice damage advantage. Fireball is in hand, but we're separating our defensive units really well here. We have the Mega Minion in front of our tower, the E-Wiz behind our tower, and again, now we have that dead Lumberjack there. We have the rage up already. A good game comes down from Planet. Again, a tremendous player. How many times have we going to mention he's a great player? Well, he's a great player. We had him on the channel before as well. So there it goes. A victory for Mamadi. Let's go ahead and show one more replay before we get into the live. Alright guys, here we go, this time at the top of your screen, going against a faster cycle deck. So sure, what if they have a defense? You cycle one in the back, a Royal Giant, that's cool, but what if they have a defense in an incredibly fast deck where they're easily able to cycle to 2 of those strong defensive weapons or units, in this case a cannon. So let's see how we go against, not 2.6, I stand corrected, it's 2.6 with rocket instead of fireball, so it's not 2.6 at all basically. But anyway, let's go ahead and see how we contend here. Again, leaking elixir, choosing to leak elixir against what we think is going to be a much faster deck than ours, totally fine to do. And at this point in the match, it's kind of like, the reason I wanted to show this replay to you guys is because we decided to leak elixir in single elixir time, even though we have the elixir advantage. And now again, he plays the elixir golem, and we still don't do anything. So even if they're cycling a spell or a card, we're still going to go ahead and just play defense. We don't want to use a Royal Giant here. We don't want to use the Lumberjack because we don't want to have it out of of cycle for when we need him against the Hog Rider, and we don't want to just throw away the skeleton dragons either. So here we go, just kind of chilling here, and finally comes the Hog Rider. So able to go ahead and use our Lumberjack and our Mega Minion there. Notice that a Fireball didn't come down, so interesting. If he did have Fireball, he probably would have used it there. We go ahead and go with a Lightning on the counterattack, and now Hog is back in cycle for the opponent, but it's okay. We do have that Goblin Cage in hand and enough elixir to play it in case we need it, which we probably are. So you can see the opponent kind of thinking about things. Do I want to go in with the Hog here, or what am I supposed to do in this situation? So he just goes ahead and he logs cycles. Now he's making a bit of a mistake, the opponent here, because it's going to allow us to just set up with the Goblin Cage. We can get back to another Lumberjack on the defensive end, and they go with another Musketeer in the back. And now 5, 4, 3 seconds remaining until double elixir time. That's when we can start being aggressive with our Royal Giant. Being too aggressive with a Royal Giant when you're playing this deck is going to get you into a lot of trouble, and you're probably going to rage and probably go on tilt when playing this deck because it's just not how you play the deck, okay? So again, here we go. We haven't used the Royal Giant yet. 45 seconds remaining here in the match. Not one Royal Giant so far, guys. So playing things incredibly defensively. And again, part of the reason I wanted to show this replay to you guys is because of how defensive we are. We wait for our opportunity. We go in with the Lumberjack again there. I'm not sure if he intended the Lumberjack to actually fall behind the Royal Giant. I don't think that was the intention. But all of that, we do get at least one hit, and then we get that Lightning down again. So now we can be a little bit more aggressive. And look at how much damage we were able to get, even though basically that, did you see what happened there, guys? That Lumberjack rewind. I can't rewind, unfortunately. They don't have the technology to rewind replays yet after 5 years of Clash Royale. But basically, that was really funky what happened there. The Lumberjack was basically running around the Royal Giant, pushing him out of range and himself into range. It was crazy. That Royal Giant able to get so much more damage than we had anticipated there. So now, again, defending against the Hog is easy. We have plenty of weapons to do so. And then, boom, Ewiz gets one more shot against that tower. The opponent does have rockets, so this one is not over yet. We still need to defend against these Hogs. We cannot afford to take more than one hit from that Hog Rider, but it's okay. We do have that Royal Giant in hand. We wait a little bit there. We want to wait till the Lumberjack is dead and wait till we have enough elixir to be able to play the Lightning against the cannon. So here comes the opportunity to play our Lightning, but we do the smart decision there, and instead we play some defense, because again, if we take one Hog hit at this point, this match is over. So nice discipline there not to go super aggressive with the Lightning. We likely would have not taken down their tower, and we wouldn't have been able to defend against the Hog. Now we just load that lane up again, and things are looking much, much better here now on this Royal Giant push, and this time we can play, we do play the Lightning. And there it goes. 9:46, Ewiz does come down, and boom! Just in the nick of time, the Royal Giant gets a shot off, guys. Let's see if we can get #1 in the world. I will be right back. All right, guys, here we go. Inside a match. We're #3 in the world right now. Let's see if we can pull off a victory for #1 global. We're only a few trophies away, so one win will get it done no matter what here, going against Mil Aqua. So what is Aqua playing? Well, skeleton dragons, they're everywhere, of course. So that could mean anything. Bar Barrel comes down as well. So skeleton dragon in Bar Barrel, I'm thinking graveyard, thinking golem. Dark Prince down from the opponent. We're just cycling in the back, same lane. Again, playing things very defensively here. We go with the Ewiz. Just trying to figure out what the opponent is playing. And they go with a pump here. So let's see. We're going to go in. So instead of lightning the pump, we go in opposite side. Lumberjack's on the tower, dude. Lumberjack on the tower, yeah, that's going to be a ton of damage. Actually, it's going to be tower down. Notice how as soon as we saw that pump, we decided we'd make the split-second decision to go in, and hey, what a start here. But now we have to contend with a golem pump deck, and we're just going to go in. We're going to go in for the 3 crown. We're going to try at least. We go Skeleton Dragon and Royal Giant here. Now, the opponent has the pump advantage. We might lose. We're probably going to lose our left tower. Let's see. They go with the Bar Barrel. They went with Skeleton Dragons on defense, so they did use some of their elixir advantage there. But how are we going to defend this? Let's see if we can. It still is single elixir time. They do have the pump, though. So we go Mega Minion. We go Goblin Cage. Here comes a Lumberjack from the opponent. I don't know how he's going to defend this, guys. Let's see. Goblin Brawler's doing a pretty nice job there. Now we have the Barbarian from the Bar Barrel. Now the Lumberjack will die. Wow, able to pull it off. Now, if I'm the opponent, I think about going in here, but they're not. They go with the golem opposite lane here. Interesting. Just trying to basically block the king tower from being attacked right now if you're the opponent. But hey, nice defense from Mehmedi, and I think we're gonna get #1 global here, guys. I don't know. Just able to defend. We used 1 Royal Giant so far in this match, but think about it, guys. That 1 Royal Giant was not even responsible for taking that tower down. It was just a heads-up Lumberjack play. But we still might lose our right tower here. Yeah, it looks like we're probably going to. Let's see. I thought we were on the left tower, though, too. Now the opponent's just spamming. He's got the double dragon, E-drag, and he has we have the Lumberjack down. Bar barrel, hey, nice defense. Lose the tower, dude. Are you kidding me? We didn't lose the tower at all. The good game comes down, and he made it look very, very easy there. Well, hey, I think this is going to be #1 in the world. Good job, Mehmedi there. Lightning comes down on defense. Yeah, that's going to be it, man. That's going to be it. Made quick work of that golem deck. I'll tell you what, to see golem top 10, golem pump top 10 in the world, just says something about the game, huh? Golem Pump is back, in case you missed my video yesterday as well. Let's go ahead and try the deck out ourselves, guys, but let's first confirm that he is indeed #1 in the world. So let's take a look here. We are, let's see, boom, right there. Ooh, #1, 7,202 trophies. All right, be right back. My turn to play the deck, guys. All right, guys, it is our turn to enter into the arena. Here we go. Let's see. I mean, it didn't look that hard, right? Mehmedi made it look pretty easy. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here against Dama King. Good luck. And Inferno Tower. So again, starting hand here, the goal here is to be very, very passive, very slow, very reactive, not the usual Ash, right? So let's just chill here. But I don't want to make you guys wait for 2 minutes. So I'll probably make a play, I don't know, at the 20-second mark. Let's make the play at the 20-second mark. We'll just cycle, because we have plenty of air responses in our hand and in this deck, we'll just cycle a Mega Minion in the back. Oh, he does the same thing. Let's wait till our little Mega Minion is a little bit more on our side of the arena, then drop him. And he goes with the Golem. So, kind of unfortunate, don't really have a good response here. Because our Goblin Cage was 1 card away. Gonna go ahead and play Goblin Cage, same lane here. Probably gonna end up lightning, yep, this. And now we're just gonna E-Wiz, but it's gonna be a little late here. You think? Okay, so he does a lot of damage, man. I felt like I could have played that a little bit better. You think, Ash? But he wasted a Lumberjack, so I actually don't feel that bad after he wasted that Lumberjack. I still think, maybe I'm dumb to think this, but I still think I have to use a Bar Barrel here. It's going to be too much damage, man. Lumberjack can just solo a tower. All right. Still think I can do this, though. All right. I don't know if the well played was a joke. You think he was serious? We'll see. Goes Mega Minion to begin in the back. Okay, gonna go in. Gonna go in here. Gonna go Skeleton Dragons in the back. He wants to go Golem desperately. He does. Go E-Wiz and Bar Barrel. A Mega for his Mega. He gives me that tower, man. That was a mistake, bro. Get a Lumber for his Lumber as well. And yeah, man. Told you guys I felt good about this. I'm just gonna go Royal Giant, same lane as the Lumberjack. Make sure we keep him together. Skelly Dragons here. Bar Barrel of our own. Why not, right? Why not? Get the raged up Royal Giant on the tower. Things are feeling pretty good here right now. All right, all right. Just can't let this guy get cocky, right? You all know what he wants to do. Oh, he just screwed up. Thank you. Thanks. There's going to be a Lumberjack, and my Royal Giant's going to be raged. And we're just going to go ahead and lightning over here so he can't block it. We're going to lightning early, and there it goes. All right. Give him the good game. And hey, I told you, even though we lost the tower early, this is the type of deck that it's easy to make these comebacks with. It's just gotta be, don't panic early on, right? Don't panic. And just kind of, you know, try to hang in there. Let's go ahead and do one more. Good luck. Beans from Watatatatatatao clan. All right, Beans. So our starting hand here, pretty defensive. Goblin Cage, probably going to be the starting play. Can't see using the other cards, actually, as my starter. So again, we'll give it to 20 seconds, and then we'll make a play here. Even against Golem decks, even against decks that are really much better in double elixir time, we're great. And against cheap decks, too, we're just fine. So I wouldn't say this is one of those interesting decks where we don't have like a huge disadvantage, in my opinion, whether we wait or we don't wait. So unfortunately, do take that bandit charge there, but let's see what he decides to do. We're going to go with the E-Wiz, same lane as his E-Wiz, and kind of bar barrel early to keep our E-Wiz nice and healthy, right? But again, doesn't mean we're going to be supporting every push. He has Snowball in this deck, so there he goes. We're just going to go ahead and play defense with the Lumberjack. And he poisons. Not a bad poison. Doesn't get my tower, though, so we're happy with that. So he has poison, and he has Mega Knight. I guess I'm just going to set up for a Royal Giant push here. Kind of see what he does. And I'm going to go in with a Royal Giant right now. And he has E-Wiz in hand, so okay, and Inferno Dragon. So we're just going to Lightning this. Hope we can kill that Inferno Dragon, and we do. This is fine. Oh, it's not that fine. Forget it. Gonna have to use the E-Wiz here, and he'll still get a lot of damage off that tower, that right tower. So damage is pretty equal. However, I do have a little bit of an elixir deficit right now. He goes with an E-Wiz there. Gonna go with a quick bar barrel. We will take one hit though. Not quick enough. Okay, double elixir time. Man, I hate eating a whole 2 barbarian swings, but what can you do there? Could have used the... I'm going to go Royal Giant in the back left here. He's probably going to go Mega Knight. Let's see. Nope. Just goes with the poison. I like that poison for me. Going to set up for a nice little push here. He goes with the... Okay. Go this over here, this over here. I should have went with actually the... Goblin Cage, but that's fine. I have Royal Giant back in hand. I can go opposite lane here with the Royal Giant if I can rely on this stuff. I am going to go. We're going to go. Oh, that was a nice E-Wiz on his part, though. Goes with the Inferno Dragon in the right. But look at that Lumberjack, dude. Look at that Lumberjack. And this is what the deck is all about, guys. I'm telling you. The dual lane pushes, just when you think he's you know, just when he thinks that he's got me because he's defending one lane, he over-defends, boom, we hit with the Lumberjack opposite lane. The fact that we didn't use that Goblin Cage, instead we used the Lumberjack, actually worked out for us because we were able to get that Lumberjack on tower. Forget just the Rage. That Lumberjack was able to take that red tower down. So, hey, good deck. Good luck with it. It's a fun, defensive-oriented Royal Giant deck. Congratulations again to Mamadi, at #1 in the world right now. Check out his YouTube channel. Check out his player stats thanks to Stats Royale. Those links will be in the show notes below for you guys. And a huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner as well. Thank you guys for using creator code CWA, guys. I really appreciate it. And as always, take care, guys.